need of some help here on my 300-gallon tank. Over the past couple months, I have been having fish die on me. Not really sure why exactly. Basically, I've had a bunch of fish just flashing like crazy on the rocks, on the sand. Testing my water, I noticed that all my parameters were pretty low. 7.2 or so on the pH. KH was only reading about 2, as well as the GH that was reading probably about 3, maybe 4 tops. Let's say 3 tops. So I noticed that the fish were flashing a lot. The majority of them, they were flashing on the rocks, they were flashing on the sand. Wasn't good. So what I ended up doing for the first time ever, I ended up adding some salts. I used the Seachem Malawi lake buffer to bring it up to 8.4. I did it gradually. It is now at 8.4, the pH, or I'm sorry, 8.2. 8.2 it's at. And I also added the other one, I can't remember the name of it, the Malawi lake salt. And I ended up getting the KH and the GH up to 10. So pH is 8.2, KH, GH is around 10. And the nitrates are pretty low. I've got the aquaponics system running. They seem to be doing a pretty good job. The nitrates are around 20 or so, maybe 30 at most. I'm doing a water change once a week at least, and I'm doing about 50%. I have the 75-gallon sump underneath. Water temperature is about 78 or 79 degrees. And at this point, I'm really scratching my head as to why I'm having fish die. I did notice that after I added the salts, I did have a few fish get and die from Malawi bloat, or bloat, whatever you want to call it. I have a couple in here now that seem to have bloat or just acting funny. They're not eating, so I'm sure they're on their way out as well. Still a few are flashing on sand. I'm thinking that one of these guys, this guy for example, this looks like wasting disease to me. This guy right here, if I can get him in the camera. His eyes, I just noticed today, are starting to bulge out now. And you can kind of see on the top here, he's getting really skinny. So I'm assuming he's on his way out too. So I have tried copper, the copper safe, and what else? Can't remember the name of the other ones. I've tried Paragard, that seems to be pretty useless. Hold on, let me find this other one that I've been using here. It is, the other one is the, this guy that was recommended to me for parasites. So I was assuming initially that it was parasites that were the problem, because I did see some parasites, well, it looked like parasites on the fish, maybe, I don't know if they're hookworms or what, or just scales, kind of like, look like they were popping off. So I'm not really sure what the problem is here, but I definitely need to figure it out fast because I'm losing a lot of fish here. And you know, a couple of these guys, like these two guys, or this guy right here, he's not eating, but he's breathing a little abnormal. Same with this guy, he looks to be breathing pretty heavy. So I'm really not sure where to go at this point. So any suggestions are greatly appreciated. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I have a ultraviolet UV sterilizer on here. It's a 25-watt UV sterilizer. The bulb needs to be replaced probably at least 2 months ago. So I don't know if I have another one on the way, a replacement on the way. I don't know if that is going to be the fix or not. Probably not. But it just seems like anything I do is not helping at all, and this tank is just going downhill at this point, with these fish just dying off on a pretty consistent pattern here. So not really sure what to do at this point. So anyone have any suggestions as to what to do, what to use? I'm not really sure. I've tried the lights off for a few days. Like I said, I've tried different medicines, and no joy. So any help, greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys.